Hello friends, TECHMANPAT here. Welcome to the Dirt Report. We have two massive stories for you today. One of them, of course, is out of the NBN Co camp, and the other one is from Opus and TPG. Pretty big, pretty exciting. Let's get started by rolling the intro, and of course, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go. First story of the day. NBN Co has completely and utterly confirmed they are accelerating the high-speed tiers and launching multi-gigabit speeds in September 2025. And that's really where the fun kind of ends. They're rolling this out on the 14th of September 2025. If you remember a little while back, we had some consultations. We'll talk about that in a moment, but basically it has been confirmed. NBN Co will accelerate its popular NBN Home Fast wholesale products from 100 megabits down to deliver 5 times the speed at 500 megabits down, including the upload, which isn't 5 times. It'll go from 20 megabits upload to 50. It'll also triple the wholesale download speed and double the upload speed of its home superfast wholesale product, accelerating it from 250/25 to 750 down to 50 up, and it will double the wholesale upload speed of the NBN Home Ultra-Fast wholesale product from 500 to 1000 megabits down, while the upload will go from 50 megabits up to 100 megabits up. This, of course, comes after commencing the initial consultation with internet retailers, your RSPs. And it seems that NBN Co took on the feedback and brought forward these discussions on the development and launch of its new hyper-fast residential and business products. Now, customers who have already purchased one of these high-speed tiers or upgraded at the time in the future will automatically accelerate to the new faster speeds when the accelerated plans are made available by RSPs in 2025. And the new products will be available to eligible customers connected to the fiber to the premises network and the HFC. So congrats HFC people, you're going to get some higher speeds. Not fairly soon, but soon-ish. So today's announcement comes 6 months after the consultation with RSPs, and in amongst collecting all that feedback, they have timed the launch for September 2025, which is exactly with a few days a year away from now, which I find very disappointing. Does it really take 12 months to align everything? Maybe it does, plus the testing. In any case, Anna Perrin, Chief Custom Officer at NBN Co, said the multi-billion-dollar fiber upgrade program and launch of accelerated speed tiers are designed to lift Australia's digital capabilities, unlocking social and economic opportunities across the nation. Australians are consuming more data than ever before, and faster, higher capacity broadband supports more higher and super high definition video streaming and video conferencing, and smoother and lower latency gaming, particularly when multiple devices are connected simultaneously. Now, my initial thought is a lot of the problems people call NBN out for end up being the problem of their own in-home Wi-Fi or modem. And so seeing this here, that this will improve it, might be a little bit surprising to people who have old hardware and all of a sudden they get this new fast speed and those problems are still not solved. She continued, the network upgrades and accelerated wholesale speed tiers aim to make Australia future ready for the myriad of applications that are on the horizon, including the anticipated rise of artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and virtual reality. Now, there are no changes to the NBN wholesale pricing of these speed tiers arising from these speed increases. And independent to the speed increases initiative, NBN's prices will continue to be reviewed annually in accordance with a special access undertaking, SAU. And that, of course, is aligned to the CPI, which means that for 2026 and 2027, there will be price increases aligned with the CPI. At the moment for FY26, indicative wholesale prices for NBN Home Fast, and this is wholesale prices, not the actual prices you'll pay, it's the ones that RSPs buy from NBN Co. The Home Fast is $58.93, NBN Home Superfast is $63.93, and Home Ultra Fast is $73.93. And NBN Home Superfast will be available at $115 per month wholesale, which means there'll probably be a $30-$40 uplift on that, so you might end up paying $149, $159. But, that's not too bad. It's still a very fast speed, and with the almost quadrupling of speed, this will be really, really good. Of course, business customers also get some upgrades, and it'll launch a 2000 megabit down and 500 megabits up wholesale product with Business Services Pro. That's going to cost a fortune, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Now on to the next story. Make sure to like and subscribe to support the Dirt Report. The ACCC will not oppose Optus and TPG's regional mobile network and spectrum sharing. This is pretty big news. The ACCC is basically hands off on this one, and this means and spells trouble for Telstra. Let's have a quick read. Optus and TPG have entered into 3 agreements that relate to the provisioning of mobile services in certain regional coverage areas. Basically, TPG and Optus will share some spectrum, they'll share some mobile towers to accelerate and provide better services for regional mobile customers. As you may know, that recently, 3G has been turned off for a lot of people, and those people who are using old devices it means they lose connectivity, they don't have it and need to upgrade to a 4G device. I've heard from some farmers where they had 3G devices connected to certain machinery out in the fields that was reporting back to their server in the home, and well, that's kind of lost now. They'll have to replace that with a 4G device, which was very disappointing for them because it's very, small data being processed anyway. So what did the ACCC Commissioner Dr. Philip Williams say? Well, they say the ACCC carefully considered the arrangement proposed by Optus and TPG as it represents a structural change to the mobile services landscape. The agreement will allow TPG to provide better coverage in regional areas, which will likely enhance its ability to compete during the term of the agreement, improving choice for regional customers. The agreement also likely to support Optus's regional 5G rollout, particularly through access to TPG's spectrum. As you may remember, spectrums are auctioned off and not everybody gets some. But what does this agreement actually involve? Well, TPG authorizes Optus to use certain TPG spectrums in defined regional areas. And again, there are certain areas that they'll be able to use it. So it's not for metropolitan areas, it is for regional areas. And Optus is going to be providing TPG with network access by way of active mobile network infrastructure sharing in certain regional areas, in which around 17% of Australian populations reside. And TPG will also transfer to Optus or decommission a number of its existing mobile sites in the coverage area where there is more Optus ones, so why bother having one that competes with the person you've made a deal with. So they're probably going to have some cost savings on that side. They'll get a bit more spectrum. And of course, Optus will get access to the 5G spectrum. And look, ultimately, it's a win-win for Optus and TPG, but it is definitely a loss for Telstra because Telstra has been in the regional, space, the only mobile provider for far too long. There was no option for people in regional areas, but now it looks like there may just be some competition coming to Telstra. So friends, that's all I have for you this evening. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to support the Dirt Report. I will, of course, make more as news happen, and let me know your thoughts below. See you later and catch you all in another one.